What better way, guy, to celebrate our long yearned for return than celebrating your birthday, guy?
Yeah, homie.
I got your fucking present hanging next to my nuts. Now when I'm swinging on my hatchet, if it hits you, it cuts.
I feel like you ruined part of my birthday, guy.
Did I? How did I
we're
ruin it?
supposed to go see Shazam. You know, the 3 people in the world that have seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, nah.
Look, man,
So instead we went to Pizza Hut, me and my mom, and I shat myself and her credit card got stolen.
That's a good birthday celebration right there. Now, I was open to going the day after, but everybody had just shut down by then. I was like, that's a fucking
who goes
thing.
the day after?
Also, as aforementioned, our mom's credit card was stolen
Oh, yeah.
by some loser in Dallas that was clearly a chick, because the first thing she bought was lingerie.
Yep.
Then she foolishly I say, paid her auto finance bill with it. Come on, guy. Can't this be a little bit more clever?
Thankfully, about a week later, the bank has done nothing to help, so that's pretty cool.
Classic bank move, I gotta say. So that's cool, you know. When it's obvious someone stole something, they're gonna be like, I'm not, homie.
Yep.
Anyway, the birthday thing was all messed up, guy. You know, I'm in debt to paying something. So I was like, God damn, I gotta find a way to get a little bit of cheddar for that, but also not skimp on my boy. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be glad to know that I was highly inconvenienced too. But it's all for good.
Come on, guys.
Just trying to put the old guilt salt in your
What is
wound.
that?
But I was like, I gotta get something for my boy, and unfortunately, I had to wait last minute. So you're kind of last minute. It was like a solid ass week before. But you know, USPS plus for some reason the guy that I ordered one thing from was like, oh, I sent this shit out when I get 20 orders. It's like, come on,
does
guy,
that?
you're on fucking Etsy. You're gonna get an order a year. Just send that shit. He was kind though. Sent it out right away after a week of waiting. So everything's all over the place. Some of your gifts you already know what they are, but I reserved some for today. Mainly the one that I had to wait for that guy. So here's some gifts that you already got. This one was from our mom, I guess.
Yeah, straight up banana guy. I have 2 of these now, or 3 of these now.
You love Peely. Who doesn't love Peely? Although I'm not so fond of you deep throating him.
Dude, I suck him down day and night, huh?
Not a cool thing. This was one of my gifts. You know, not that rich, aka poor as hell. Hence our rig conundrum.
Endeavor.
See that video. But you know, one of our I think shared traditions is to find something at some place, aka Goodwill or some sort of place like that sucks, but still kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I'd say that coasters are one of the
Coasters are definitely not cool.
one of the suckiest gifts you can get. But what if they were emblazoned with one of our favorite properties? What the fuck? Watchmen, the Zack Snyder adaptation to be precise.
My boy.
So I was like, oh, these are pretty cool, man. I got you a set, and they had another set.
You got yourself a set.
So those are pretty cool as far as coasters go.
Yeah. Definitely not gonna use them as coasters. Someone did though.
Yeah, you just gotta wipe that off. Yeah, I'm gonna put them up on my wall, so my set anyway. And then I got you this. Oh wait, coaster rating?
Coaster rating? I mean, I'll give
Let's be honest, guys. It's a fucking 4.
I'll give it a 6 because I really like this one. I think it's the
Medium
best one.
Oh yeah, that's the one you like the most.
Yeah, that's the one I like the most.
I was wondering, yeah.
And I'm a Snidite, so
Classic. And a Watchite.
definitely a Watchite.
So you've been missing your copy of Phantasm 2 on Blu-ray forever, and so I was like, I'm gonna steal his DVD copy, cut it up,
Come on, guy.
put it in a Blu-ray case for that. But then I have a copy of a Blu-ray Phantasm 2, guys. So I was like, that's a pretty good gift, right?
Yeah.
Thoughts? Rating?
I mean, it's a straight 9, guy, because it's Phantasm 2.
Straight 9, guys.
You hate Phantasm 2?
I'm just saying, it's great. So then this is one of the boys that I was very unsure of. I got 2, I would say, major gifts for you.
You were shitting on this boy for...
I was shitting on it because I was like, what if it sucks? So I got or not so much. I didn't think it was going to suck for real. I thought that it would be maybe mediocre at best. So I was like, I'm going to downplay this boy in case it sucks. You know what I'm saying? But because it's something that somebody made on Etsy. I bought it on Etsy, okay? And
It's your first Etsy purchase?
this is my first Etsy
I've never
purchase.
bought anything from Etsy.
I almost bought something from Etsy once, but didn't. End of that story.
Cool story, guy.
Riveting?
Did you write that on your rig?
I did, guy. Typed it up for 2 nights straight. Rig blew up. Anyway, yeah, you see these amazing artists on Etsy, and you're like, this looks good, but they're also kind of like quote unquote mass producing these items. They found a groove where they could shell these out to whoever orders them. So I was like, there's a chance that he's gotten into a flow where it's just not going to be as good as the picture, right? So I was downplaying it just in case. I figured it's the thought that counts and the fact that I shelled out a penny for it. Literally a penny. That's what it cost me. But I was like, this is a property he likes.
It would have been a cool thought to keep up our yearly tradition of going to the movies.
That would have been a cool thought, guy.
Instead,
I would have rather watched Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, no, that's not what it's called.
It wasn't on yet, dude.
Oh,
I would have totally watched that.
Everybody's sucking that boy off.
I'm not going to lie. Like, the only choice was going to be Shazam because everything else, like, sucked. Or we hadn't seen it. Or we hadn't seen... John Wick was on, but it's like we haven't seen the other three. Yeah. So I was like, it's going to have to be Shazam. I don't really want to see Shazam theatrically. We didn't see the first one theatrically.
No, we didn't see the first one theatrically.
And we liked it.
Yeah.
It's just one of those weird heroes that you're like, I could wait for that one.
Yeah. I want epicness when I go to the theater in a superhero movie.
Exactly. I haven't gone to the theater since Batman.
Yeah, and you hated that.
It hurt my head.
Like Al.
Anyway,
this is a property that you like. Has nothing to do with Shazam.
Nope.
Because you hate him. And, man, I was so relieved when it came. And one, it wasn't broken. And two, I was like, oh, God, thank God. It looks fucking cool. At least in my opinion. But then I was like, is he going to think it's cool? So this is a Nosferatu statue.
I'm a Nosferatu, but I'm particular about my Nosferatu.
You are?
I don't want him to look like crap. This one's pretty cool. I like it quite a bit. It looks like Richard Brake.
It does.
So that's something.
Am I tripping balls, or did Richard Brake play Nosferatu in the Munsters?
In the Munsters, right? Yeah. It was a dual role.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty rad, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I looked at it.
And it looks pretty cool next to my other...
Yeah.
My Posferatu.
What the hell is even that?
Now, there was many other Posferati that I could have picked, but I picked this one because it has that kind of rustic look.
Yeah, there's one that I really like, but it's this big, eh?
Yeah.
It's smaller every time we do. It was like
there's There's a creator called Cryptocurium that makes some really cool ones, but they're small. This one was from Hocus Pocus Customs on Etsy.
Big boy.
I'll try to put the link down there. It's just cool looking, man. He also makes a Cthulhu idol, which I want.
I've got a theory that it's a demon.
I had a theory that it was going to be a Posferatu. I just didn't know what kind of Posferatu.
Well, you got it right. And then you also have this theory that you know what my final gift is.
I have a theory, but I may be wrong, okay?
Now, I want you to write down your theory because I don't want you to be like, oh, yeah, that's what I thought it was.
I think I might be wrong.
Well, just in case, guys. We'll see if you're right about your theory.
The reason why I think it's this
Uh-huh.
is because you mentioned...
He's currently writing it on his Phantasm Blu-ray, by the way, thus denting the cover. That's pretty cool.
Because you mentioned that it has a variant that sucks.
Yeah, it does have a variant that sucks.
And this particular thing has a variant that sucks.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. And you said it was over 25 years old.
Yes.
This is way past over 25 years old.
This was easily the most expensive thing, and I got it on a deal because, spoiler, the packaging is ruined. It's an absolute fucking trash packaging.
It's like your rig?
It's my rig, only in toyetic form. Okay, so this is an item that you have long wanted. I know that. So when I found it for this cheap, because usually you'll find a listing and they'll be like, I think I may do it for this much.
If it is what I think it is, which it might not be, I almost got it one time, but the guy flaked out.
He flaked.
If it's that.
Well, we'll see. It is a property you love, obviously. But, yeah. Anytime you found it, it's always been like in the $60 to $70 range. But then you look at the shipping and it's like 20, 30, 40 bucks. So it's never been a good deal to get it. So once this boy came in, I was like, oh, thank God this one's good.
You mean Posferatu?
Posferatu. And then I was like, oh, no, the other one's going to suck. So,
by the way, I'm wearing my Posferatu shirt.
Super can't tell, guy.
Come on, guy.
So there's a couple of things on top. And they're kind of in the hand-me-down territory.
HMD?
First, I'm going to pass over my striped Beetlejuice. You know that I love this figure.
Damn.
I've had it forever, dude, since it came out. You know? I love it so much that I found a head that's this head
I plan. Actually, weirdly enough, I was wanting to make a mold out of this head.
No, there you go. Just don't ruin it.
Well, no, obviously.
But I've had this thing ever since it came out. You know, of course, big Beetlejuice fans here. And I just figured, you know, you're admittedly a bigger Beetlejuice fan than me. Which, by the way, that just means you're an enormous fan because you know that I love the Beat.
Yeah, you're a Beetle.
But I was like, he has 3 of them already, or 2 of them, right? Or something. He has a bunch of Beetlejuice shit, but of the Kenner ones, he has a few. But he doesn't have this one. So I was like, I guess I'll give him that. Thoughts? Rating?
That's a 10. Right?
Oh, you got to rate the Nosferatu, guy.
Oh, Nosferatu gets a freaking 10.
10, guy.
Pretty cool.
Breaks Ferratu. How about the old boy
this
there?
This boy gets a 10, guy. I always wanted this. I mean, I have this boy, but I have his original head. Not this head. This head's cool.
That's the head to go to. The original head, boy.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Then I'm going to give you this. Now you might be thinking, come on, guy, a DVD copy of Jason Goes to Hell. But therein lies my 3 favorite Jason movies besides Part 6. We have Jason 3D. This is the, you know that I had to send in for replacement copies. But the reason I had to send in for replacement copies is dumb, but I got them anyway. Figuring I could make use of these.
Oh, the 3D thing?
Yeah, the 3D thing, it's literally a title doesn't come out an inch as far as it should.
That's corny.
Like, shut the hell up. Anyway.
That's alien.
3D is hella fun. Yeah, it is alien.
I love 3D, guy.
Jason Goes to Hell, which I know is a lot of people hate on this boy, but I love it. I think it's fun. This one is the only one that, you know, it's missing like 3 seconds of gore. That's really the only concern. But on
an already compromised cut?
No, it's the director's cut. It's the director's cut except for that 3 seconds of gore.
What about that weird demon that was supposed to be in it? Or they just choose not to go with that? Never seen that weird demon?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's not a thing. And Jason 10, aka Jason X.
Jason X.
Just redonkulous fun. So I know you really haven't seen a lot of Jason movies like ever.
Saw 4.
But
6.
I'm
7,
1, and I think you will when we see the whole series.
And
10. Yeah. I think you will when you see the whole series. You'll find that you're probably going to be somewhat in line with me. I'm a fan of the ones that a lot of people hate because that's when they lean into... I mean,
that's my thing, guy.
That's true. You're an edgy boy. But that's when they lean into what Jason is fun for. You know, just this weird, wacky concept of, you know... Also, the effects are way cooler. So anyway, those... Just some buffer gifts for the big boy.
Nosferatu?
Boom, baby.
Feeling guy.
I've got a theory. It could be Bonnie's.
I may be wrong, though.
You gotta not look at it as you're unwrapping it.
How am I gonna not look at it?
It's wrapped, guys. You just gotta not look at it. It's like mad wrap, yeah.
Oh, yeah. How do I do this?
I mean, there's really no worry about hurting the packaging. It's fucked up. Packaging is.
Still can't see shit. I knew it, guy! Look at this shit, guy. Hold this. Swamp Thing Rose Hand.
Swamp Thing can't really read that, but there you go. Swamp Thing Rose Hand. Now, again, full disclosure. His package is in hella fucked up condition. But, you know, the figure's intact. It's a DC Direct figure, right, I think?
Yeah, there's also a statue of it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But, man,
he just got the bug eyes, though.
I took that boy out, and I was like, oh, good, it doesn't look like shit.
That homie like, oh, shit, I just got caught.
So let's take that boy out, no? Oh, shit, comes with a couple replacement hands that are rosebuds, or rose bushes, or whatever. He's basically like a little statue, really, if we're being honest.
Which makes it weird that there's a statue of him. Yeah.
But you're a big Swamp Thing fan, obviously. I think this is one of the coolest sculpts
I've almost bought this
they've
like
done.
50 times, guy.
Yeah.
And that last time I almost went through, that boy freaking flaked. He's got the yams in the back.
He got stinky yams in the back. It's just a really nice... I looked at it, I was like, I'm kind of surprised that it's this good looking, you know? But there you go, guy. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Rating?
10 guy.
Super cool looking.
Yeah.
IMO. So there you go, man. Let us know what you think about that. Happy birthday to Assweet. as I believe they call you on the main streets of San Francisco.
Ass wheat?
Mm-hmm. I don't know why.
Why?
It's disturbing.
They harvest my ass wheat?
Oh, gross. Anyway, we're out.
Yeah. Thoughts?
Back to my page.
Hate it.
Rocket Man?
Rocket Man! Sucking on the dicks of every boy. Wait a minute. What, sucking on dicks, guy?